Hello everybody, welcome to my live stream. My name is Viet Win. I make custom toys, custom action figures and things like that. Eves, what's up man? How are you doing? You came early. How was your stream? I've been looking forward to the stream all day. Counting down, yeah, okay. My my bots are going way too quickly. Hopefully it doesn't do that every line. Um, yeah, how are you doing? So today I'm gonna be uh, making making a custom Harry Potter Funko Pop. So the reference picture below, I have to make her, and then I'm gonna put her onto this Funko Harry Potter. Basically going to put the head on this one, and then paint this head and make it Ravenclaw. But yeah, that'll be what I do tonight. And then if I have more time, I'll probably work on another Funko Pop. Eve says I'm good. Just building some Chinese knockoff Warhammer that I don't want to build on stream. Why not? Are you a Warhammer purist? You don't want to be you don't want that on your reputation. I'm afraid people will get mad at me. For real? Like, it's kind of IP theft. Do they really? Would someone really get mad at you? Just play dumb. You're just like, what? Chinese knockoff? I didn't know that. This person just gave it to me. Yeah, it's kind of a debate, like pirating movies. Chinese companies buy Warhammer and recast the models and then sell them for way cheaper. Okay. I can see that being an issue. I don't know. For the stuff I get, I mean, because the fact that I am taking it apart and I'm just using for parts, I am perfectly fine. Uh, Grabbing Chinese knockoffs off their Wish. I normally don't do it, but some stuff is prohibitively expensive to the point I wouldn't get to play with it. Agreed. And I'm pretty sure Warhammer is doing pretty well. Yeah. I don't know if my chat went. Are my chats showing up on the stream? Oh, yeah, it's showing. Okay, it's the same with movies and stuff for me. I can't pay for HBO Max exclusive stuff in Canada if I wanted to, so I'm going to Pirate Bay. And yeah, chat is shown on screen. Cool. Um, yeah, I feel you, man. Like, I don't know. I think it's more of along the lines of like I'm gonna watch things the way I can. If I can afford to pay for it, I will. And then like maybe when it comes to the time where we can where we're making doctor money, and by we I mean my wife. Then I'll actually start being able to pay for things and buying things ethically. But until then, we're gonna save money where we can. And I guess it probably hits a little close to home with you uh, working in visual arts, right? Like, so I guess people pirating TV shows and movies kind of affects you personally in a way. And apologies, I'm a little nasally. I've been fighting a cold. But the show must go on. Yeah, I mean, I feel I would make more money directly if there was no piracy to a point. But I think most of the money would still just go to the producers. Yeah, you're right. Most of that money would go to like producers, CEOs. And yeah, don't worry about the Chinese knockoff thing. I won't put you on blast on your stream. We'll keep it a what happens on Viet stream stays on Viet stream. And like, I just got to affiliate. Now I got canceled. I got Warhammer canceled. Yeah, I was complaining about my mom to KC this morning on his stream. I have secrets everywhere. So Casey's stream is like a confessional. It was today for sure. Oh man, that sucks, man. I hope things get better. Yeah, it's already solid, just dramatic. Gotcha. Mom's being dramatic? What? Did you have a good weekend so far, or has your weekend been okay? Besides the issue with the mom. Not bad. My partner had to go home to help because her mom is sick. I'm having trouble with her doctor, so I'm kind of bored, but making the most of it. Yes, so I guess you're getting a lot of Warhammer done work, right? Warhammer work done. In the meantime, right? That sucks. I hope your partner's mom is okay, or getting better at least. A lot of doom scrolling and feeling like I should be doing Warhammer stuff. Yeah. Regardless of how your weekend's been, it can't be as, I don't know if you follow the news at all. Uh, it can't be as bad as the month that Rudy Giuliani has had. Like, I don't know if you know who he is or not, but he's like Trump's lawyer, and like, let me just pull up someone put a list of everything that happened to him, like pretty recently, like within the month, and it's crazy. Yeah, it has been tough. He's like, okay, so in the last few months, one, Rudy gets caught allegedly undoing his pants in the Borat movie. He hosts an election fraud presser at Four Seasons Total Landscaping. He sweats so much that his hair dye melts. He audibly farts in a Senate hearing. And then he also just recently tested positive for COVID. I think I saw that tweet. Yeah. Borat stuff, the landscaping company. Yeah. That guy needs to start a comedy career or something and needs to quit being a lawyer. Yeah, and actually this speaking of like knockoff stuff, like this Funko Pop is this blank Funko Pop that I'm using it's 3D printed. It's wild how much of a change of public opinion that dude has had. Yeah. Like he went from like the savior of New York, you know, like he was the mayor of New York during 9/11, right? Like he was, and it's so crazy how much the dude has fallen. You're just like, dude, you just need to. He could have just washed his hands clean and called it a day, and he would have been like a hero for the rest of time. You know, even though like he was still like super problematic, even during that time, but he was at least like considered like this great leader. Oh, I thought he was the mayor that fixed the gang stuff in New York. No. Yeah, 9/11. He was just the mayor during that time. Like, I wouldn't say he did a good job at dealing with it. It's like he could have just did like a walk off, just like a cool guys walking away from explosions after that, literally, and he would have been fine. He would have been like a hero for all time. But now everyone's gonna remember him for his dripping hair dye. Which is the New York mayor that is credited for making the city safe and like cleaning up Times Square. Um, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I don't know if it's Cuomo. No, I'm not really sure. I'm not really. I don't really remember, to be honest. Cuomo is the mayor now. Oh yeah, he's not the mayor. He's governor. Cuomo's the governor. De Blasio right now is the mayor. Right now. It might have been Giuliani. He, or I don't know. He might have been he might have been accused of mass incarceration, if you mean that by cleaning up the gangs. Um, that sounds like something Giuliani would have done. Right, yeah. That's definitely what it is. I must have heard it from some right wing source. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, he fixed the gang problem, meaning that he arrested a bunch of black people. Definitely won't be pushing that myth anymore. I mean, like, to be fair, I mean, like, it's not like it wasn't his fault, that 9/11 happened, but and I mean, I guess he did an okay job. I wasn't really paying attention around that time, like to like how he dealt with the situation, so I can't really comment on that. Apparently, crime was already on a downward trend for 3 years before he took over. Then he pushed a bunch of extreme police practices, so people connected the two. Ah, okay. What about Bloomberg? Is Bloomberg the mayor? Was he the mayor or the governor of New York? He's the one that started stop and frisk. and that was very bad for black and brown people. Bloomberg took over after Giuliani. Okay. And like De Blasio, he says progressive things, but he has an issue dealing with the police union there. I've definitely heard people say Bloomberg got a lot of credit for rebuilding stuff after 9/11. Yeah. But yeah, he's the one responsible for stop and frisk though. That was awful. There were a lot of there was definitely a ton of mass incarceration from that. So like I sculpted her hair like it's like curly, right? Like it's and there's like a little crevice in between here that you can see like the white, and I don't know how to get paint in there. So if you just turn it ever so slightly at an angle, you can see like this little dot of white, and I don't know how to. I don't know if I can get there. Yeah, I'm realizing New York sources have been kind of white privilegey. Yeah. Like I mean, this brush tip is pretty long, so maybe I'll get back to it. Let's see if I'll skip. I'll come back to it. Hopefully I can get to it. Cause like the way I sculpted it, like I kind of put some waves, like on there, so there's little gaps in between that are exposed. Oh, KC, what's up, man? Yep, you can go now. One bit wonder. You might have to thin the consistency of the paint and let it pour in there by itself. Thanks, Leah. Yeah, I'll figure it out. Which is, yeah, like I said, I just need to glob some paint in there and just let it drip in there. Yeah, Casey, what took you so long? Casey with a life outside my stream and everything. Yeah, like Eve's like showed up early. Oh, Eves, let me just go ahead and put it out there because I never corrected you, and it's not your fault. But like, yeah, like you kept on calling me Veet, but it's Viet, like V it, like, but just a little fast. So so this is me letting you know Like, it's not bothering me or anything, but just like giving you a heads up. You're gonna have to go on Last of Us timeout if it keeps interfering with your responsibilities. No, don't apologize. Like, I should have corrected you like the first time, but I never got around to doing it. Yeah, KC, I was giving away free PS5s, man. You missed out. Actually, Eve's got a PS6, and that's not even out. But he got one. I'll use my time machine not to get a PS5, but to go back to the beginning of the stream for a chance at it now. Yeah, see, like my stream actually has a anti time travel clause in there, so sorry, man. You snooze, you lose, man. I have a good lawyer friend. What can I say? As you know, my eyes can't perceive the difference anyways. It's wasted on me. Yeah, like I still have my flat screen TV from like 2006, 2007, like the 42 inch. It might have 1080p, maybe. I don't even think it does. But I haven't upgraded since then. Like, I'm just gonna basically keep this TV till it dies. And it hasn't died. So. Because I barely use it. I'll use it like to watch football every once in a while. But like, I don't have cable, so I pretty much watch everything on my laptop these days. But it's just a 42-inch TV that I might have spent like $1,000 on in like 2005, 2006. So yeah, like I got like a Blu-ray player, but like I'm probably not even getting like Blu-ray quality on my TV. Am I making a Harry Potter? I am making a custom Harry Potter. Yeah. So I'm basically making that lady in with the Harry Potter robe. So I took the body of that Harry Potter that I have pictured there, and then I'm gonna put that head on this head on this body. And then make it a Ravenclaw. I thought you were Ravenclaw. Didn't you? Or you're like a little bit of both, like Gryffindor and Ravenclaw. I'm Hufflepuff. One of my favorite bits is calling a vampire a Dracula. So now I'm calling her a Harry Potter. Yes. What are you, a Harry Potter? Yeah, like you can I think the Pottermore website, you can actually take a quiz on what house you would be in. Oh, it's inside. You just feel it. Yeah, like I am straight up Hufflepuff. Don't oof me. Badgers are cool. Yeah, Slytherin, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, and Gryffindor. The one that you missed is like the main one. Like that's what Harry Potter is. Oh, I was oofing because I thought Casey was asking if there were only 4 movies. Dude, I went. If it weren't for me dating my now wife, I wouldn't have watched any of the Harry Potter stuff either. And it was more of just a like I went a long time not watching any of the Harry Potter movies, but it got to a point where I enjoyed more that I pissed off my nerdy friends that I didn't know anything about Harry Potter. Like it was more fun trolling them that I that I never read a word or watched a minute of Harry Potter. You're not wrong about the Hufflepuff. Slytherin is like a snake, so they are bad. Not necessarily, but most of the villains are Raven or Slytherin. Ravenclaw sounds like a killer. Hufflepuff sounds like a Snorlax that likes cupcakes. You're not wrong about Hufflepuff. I'll always be Lord of the Rings over Harry Potter, and J.K. Rowling has become a real bummer. But I think overall, the books and some of the movies were really well made. Yeah, yeah. Like I knew I did enjoy what I consumed. I just never got around to reading it. And then, like I said, it was just fun to annoy my friends that I didn't know anything about it. And what's funny is like I actually went to Harry Potter World before I watched any movies or read the book. Like because I was just going with my friend. Like my friend wanted to go to Universal Studios for his birthday, and then so we went when they pretty much just opened. And I was like, I put on like social media, I was like, hey, I'm at Harry Potter World, and my friends were so mad. They're like, you didn't even read the books, you didn't even watch the movies, and you're there. I was like, yep. Let's see. I saw like a talking wizard hat or something, And Butterbeer's pretty good. That's pretty tasty. You know, we saw some wands. So I went to the wand shop. It was kind of neat. They're like, I'm so mad at you. I want to go to the Galaxy Edge and Mario Land in Japan so badly. Yeah, that would be cool. Oh, music stopped. There we go. I want to cheer more, but I want competition on the board too. You might be on your own. Unless Eve starts watching some ads. Ooh. How many bits is that? 30? Ooh, 39 bits. Holy crap, man. Oh, it won't let me watch ads for bits. It's been grayed out for weeks. Really annoying. Yeah, like it kind of just depends. It kind of depends on your area and you. Yeah. So I don't know, like it was like that for me for a while, and then for some reason it just started showing up a lot. I'll make my own competition. You're gonna try to outdo yourself? Ooh, an anonymous cheerer with a 1 bit. I didn't know you could do anonymous bit cheers. But thank you. I wonder who that is. Ooh, Anon doesn't show up on the board. But I like the little ghost behind the bit sign. That's kind of adorable. One time, this is kind of funny. Like one time, my the doctor wife accidentally called Harry Potter Ricky Potter, and all I can think of was like this mashup of like Talladega Nights and Harry Potter. And I was just thinking of like Ricky Bobby, like in Hogwarts, and like we just kind of let our imaginations get away with us. We're like, dear baby Jesus, please watch over our wands and our broomsticks against the forces of who shall not be named. It was like War Gryffindor. Go, hopefully Gryffindor. Please let Gryffindor beat the Slytherin in the Quidditch. It's like Ricky Potter. If you're not first, you're last. Points for Gryffindor. Woo! Try to use my other account I forgot that account has no bits. You have another account? What kind of sly stuff you doing, Casey? Oh, so I bet you that are you affiliate on your other account? Are you saying like when you quit, like if and when you if or when you quit streaming, you're just gonna jump onto the next account? You have 3? Christine, hey, how are you? How's your weekend going? I may change so no one knows me. That may be a plan I had. I still can't believe you upped your bit amount so no one can give you bits. That's just mean. Going pretty well. How are y'all? I'm doing pretty good. I got rid of a lot of boxes. $9.99. $9.99. You can give me bits. Bits for bots. Yeah, with that many bits. Yeah, like I'm following. Like I would watch some streamers, and I'm just like people were just giving like 1,000 bits, like just constantly, just like left and right. And it was like, man, high rollers. Yeah. They're like, you better be rolling if you want to support me. I want to donate, but if anyone has a bit limit, I don't give. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I just, like I said, just cleaned up around the house and got rid of a lot of boxes. Like we, like kind of been ordering a lot of stuff online, and I just kind of opening them and just leaving them, like on the floor. So consolidate a lot of boxes and cut them down to be recycled. I could have did another unboxing stream. all the freaking toys I bought. I want to donate, but if anyone has... Oh, I already read that. Hello? What's up, Bumble? Unboxing the boxes, right? I'm like, hey, look at this box. It's always fun whenever like Amazon or Walmart will I think we ordered a pack of pens, and the box is something like 2 feet by 3 feet, and it's just stuffed with a ton of bubble wrap and paper, and it's just like a pack of pens. I'm sure there's an audience for Via destroying boxes. Ooh, like, now that we have an okay audience, we're definitely gonna have some. I was gonna wait for the decapitation. You know, because that's what people want to see on my stream. For when I rip this, when I pull this head off of this pop to put it on the Harry Potter one. Wait, what? Alright, Bumble. So tonight's stream is me making a custom Harry Potter Funko Pop. So I have this Funko Pop that I got from the reference picture down below, and I'm making the head of that woman, and I'm gonna put it on here, on this thing right here. So I have this 3D printed Funko Pop that I made the head for, and in a little bit I'm gonna pull the head off of this one and put it on here. You know, because that, like I said, it's not a Viet stream without some decapitation. Ooh, fancy. Okay, so I have to make this. I need this to be Ravenclaw. And I think what their colors are like light gray and blue, right? Like a dark blue. Yeah, it looks like light gray and dark blue. Ravenclaw book or movie? I don't know. I'm probably the only person that has never read or watched Harry Potter. I thought that's like required for you to read, like in the UK. That's not a thing? Yeah, so I'm gonna use a deep blue, and we're using ash gray. I don't know if that's the right colors, but that's what I'm going with. Yeah, actually, Bumble, we were talking earlier about how I was like that. Like I didn't read anything Harry Potter or watch any movies. And I pretty much did it just to piss off my friends that were hardcore fans. I think the book was blue and bronze, and then the movies are blue and silver, I think. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess if anything, they can tell me the difference, or they can tell me to change it. But I don't know. Most of the pictures that I'm seeing in Google Images is blue and gray, so I'm gonna go with that. Yeah, that would be an easy change. Probably go by the movie because that's what most of the merch has. Yes. And like just my luck, it would just be like his mom, my friend's mom is like a hardcore like book, like fan of the books and just the books, and she's like a purist and wants to go bronze. My friend is a Ravenclaw, so she told me about it. If she's a Ravenclaw, she's probably fine with that. True. What house are you, Steen? Are you Hufflepuff? You come off as a Hufflepuff. Yes. Yay. Yay, Hufflepuffs. Bumble's a Jedi. We wear the brown robes. Jedi definitely have cooler wands, for sure. Scott is Slytherin, and James could go either Ravenclaw or Gryffindor. How about you? I am the Huffleist of Puffs. uh, Doctor Wife, Doctor Wife is, I think she claims Gryffindor, but she claims Gryffindor, but I think last time she sorted, she got Ravenclaw, but she wasn't very happy with it. So, she identifies as a Gryffindor. Cocoa Puffs. Do they have Cocoa Puffs in the UK? I'm gonna take a quiz now. Yeah, I think you can. I mean, there's a bunch of like online quizzes, but I think there's like an official one on the Pottermore website. Studious is Doctor Wife and James are. I could see them being Ravenclaws. Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, like Doctor Wife is definitely book smart. Taytone is following. Thank you, sir. Or ma'am. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Or if you're lurking, that's fine too. I feel like I'm Gryffindor despite not wanting to be. What are your have you what did you get sorted as, Eves? I remember my mom was first sorted into Slytherin, and she got Ravenclaw, and was like, no. I haven't done any of the quizzes. I'll try one as well. Everyone in the chat's gonna find out what their Hogwarts house is. She loves Slytherin. I think I think Alex is Slytherin. Alex Smith. If you're a Hufflepuff, Christine, Tim is definitely our friend. Tim is definitely a Hufflepuff. He is the Huffless of puffs. Well, now I'm gonna have to take the quiz too. Hey guys, Annie, cousin Annie, in the chat. What's up? Can someone link me the quiz? Did you see when Scott was dressed up as Sirius? I did remember that. Tim is definitely a Hufflepuff. Yes. Yeah. Can someone put the Pottermore website in the chat for me? But yeah, welcome to all the people that just joined the chat. Today I am making a custom Harry Potter. Basically making a friend's mom as a Harry Potter character. So she is a Ravenclaw, and so I took the existing Harry Potter right there. So I took the head off of that, and I'm gonna swap this head that I sculpted to look like that down below. And then so yeah, that's what I'm doing today. And if for some reason I get done, I'll probably work on some more It's Not the Were Spider Funko Pops after that, because I have to make a ton of them. I went to Pottermore, then I was confused. When Scott was an art auction babe at Heroes. Yeah, I remember that. And Alex probably yelled at him for wearing a wig. It is really weird to see Scott with hair. Like, it makes Alex like legit yell at him. Little dude used to just stare at Scott weird. Yeah. It is a little off-putting. Like, I don't know. I'm just not used to seeing it. Yeah, I don't want to sign up. Oh, you have to sign up to take the official quiz? Oh. I'm sure there's like other online quizzes that you can take though. Like, you might not have the official sorting hat. But yeah, I totally get it, especially how problematic J.K. Rowling has been recently. Oh, and for anybody in the chat, and anybody lurking. To next Sunday. Sunday. I'm gonna be doing another charity live stream. I'm doing another 12-hour charity live stream benefiting feedingamerica.org. So I hope you'll join me. I think this time around I'm gonna do 11. I'm gonna do 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. So that way I can get a nice hearty breakfast. Maybe do some brunching. You know, something like that. Charity King. But yeah, next Sunday, December 13th. So hopefully we'll see everybody there. And, you know, help raise some money. I'm going to put some more custom toys as a reward. And I think I'll probably still keep giving Luke a treat on every $20 that we raise. Feed all the America and Luke. Yes, my dog Luke gets a treat every $20 made. Oh, Casey redeems Luke gets a treat. Okay. Or 5k points. Alright. Where's the dog? Alright. Let's get the... And run an ad. Okay. Alright, let's give Luke a treat and then we'll run an ad. Hang on. Lukey. Luke. Here we go. Come here. Fix your ear, buddy. You just woke up. Fix your ear. Hey, fix your ear. Fix your ear. Okay. Alright, ready? Oh, good boy. Alright, pardon the mess. Alright. Okay, we've got a treat. I tried to spam the treat, but there's a cooldown. Yeah, I don't want to get Luke fat. Luke hype? Alright, I'm gonna play an ad. Thanks to KC. So, if you're subscribed, you won't see this. But be back in 60 seconds. All right. Did the ad play? Also, the first quiz question, and I'm bodied. You've made it to Hogwarts, which means you've already bought a wand from Ollivanders. What material is it at its core? You're like, what? I was like, I don't know, adamantium, vibranium. Did anybody get an ad? Chocolate. Yes, wand is made of chocolate. I don't know if the ad played for anybody, but hopefully it did. And on the BuzzFeed site, my ad blocker went up to 104 ads blocked. Wow. I guess I'm house quiz block. Yeah, you're not house spam. House malware. I saw a battery ad. Okay, so the ad worked. I saw an ad for sheep. Boy, their sheep, their ads really are targeted well. I don't know about that. I mean, I do get like the Taco Bell ones, which are good. But like, I get stuff for vaginas a lot. I was like, I don't know, like, I don't have one of those. Wait, what? Yeah, I get ads for IUDs when I try to get when I get bits for ads for watching ads. And there's like one ad, they're just like vagina. It's like a birth control thing. I thought you said Regina. Regina? I thought Canada. No. Nope. Vagina. And I was like, I don't have one of those. And I was like, I'm pretty sure Twitch ads are pretty much just like, don't have kids so you can buy all this alcohol and Monster Energy drinks and play video games more. I got that menopause med one again, and I am offended, Twitch. Yeah, what's up with that? Oh, today I saw the V word ad. Thumbs down. Is my stream like being choppy? Like it looks all pixelated on mine. It's turned to Lego here? Oh no. Weird. It's a bit choppy, but now it's back to normal. Okay. Running the ad and giving Luke a treat just like broke it. It's okay now? Okay. I don't remember what I put for cooldowns when it comes to giving Luke a treat. Luke was too powerful for Twitch. Yeah, I mean, I saw an art person. I saw an art person do it. Like there's channel points for people to run ads, and it's basically a way of giving the streamer like a few cents if you don't have money. I mean, it's a little annoying for people that don't who aren't subscribed, but it gives me like a penny or something. So I appreciate it. Christine, make it a channel points reward, or I may just make it more than 5,000 though, or I think I made it like 1,000, but maybe I should make it more. But I think I can. I think I made it one per person though. Like someone can't just spam a bunch of ads. Like the cooldowns and things like that are pretty ingenious. That Twitch did. Like it wouldn't really matter to me because I subbed to your channel already, Christine. So I'm just like, screw everybody else. I'm not gonna watch no dang ads. If you don't have a make a channel points thing, I'm just gonna yell at you. I'm just gonna spam the chat and just say, play an ad, play an ad, play an ad. I want to say I heard a streamer talk about like every hour, like you should play an ad, but I'm pretty sure that's for like bigger streamers that have like a lot of viewers and stuff. Viet commands it. I don't think I can play an ad from as a mod. You can time people out, but I don't think you can. I don't think you can play ads. Yeah, when you definitely if you when you go on bathroom breaks, definitely play an ad. Like you might as well. Yeah, like when I make in between breaks, when I do the 12-hour stream, I'm definitely gonna play an ad. Like might as well, right? Like people are just kind of waiting around anyways. I think you can run more than that. You can run actually longer than 60 seconds. But I think 60 seconds is like 2 ads, something like that. Okay, question. I nearly have 5k points. I know you said no more treats for Luke, so could I see Luke for 1 minute? Yeah. No, you can give him. No, I meant like I think it's 1 per person. I put like a cooldown. But if you wanna see Luke, you're welcome to. I don't know if it lets you do it. Like you can go ahead and do it. But I think I have a cooldown for like maybe like 30 minutes or something. I don't remember. But yeah, I'll still give them treats. So, what I ended up doing is, I just printed out the logo or the emblem for the Ravenclaw to put over the Gryffindor. The Gryffindor logo. Yeah, it's just not like, like back to back, like 10 treats. Like I don't mind giving them a few. So yeah, like I just printed out like a small pixelated emblem of Ravenclaw that I'm just gonna glue over on top of the Gryffindor emblem. Like it's blurry and pixelated, but it doesn't matter. On that small of a scale on a Funko Pop, like it's still better than anything that I would have to paint. Wait, which one am I using? This one. So I can't spend all 14k points and give Luke treats? No, you can't. Maybe I'll make that a charity thing where you just get 30. You just get a full stream of just Luke cam. You tried. You have 14k points? I guess no one really uses points on my stream. Oh man, if you have 14k, like Christine probably has like 100,000 by now. I forget. There we go. The body is officially Ravenclaw. Alright. I got 15k. Oh, you used the joke 1 bit. Okay. 13,900 to be exact. Wow. Okay. We ready for some decapitation? That's what you guys come to the stream for, right? So I found this out. Like, unfortunately, I found this out like the hard way, or in an unfortunate way. But these 3D printed Funko Pops are like they're hollow, right? And this is one time when I was just trying to see if they twist, and they don't. But so just some easel with some bends right there, it just breaks off just like that. And it's actually kind of cool to look at from inside, right? Like it just looks like a bunch of like threads, you know? Like that's kind of cool looking, right? I was like, that's pretty cool. So I get these blank pops sometimes from a website called 3D Cauldron, because sometimes the blank pops that Funko makes are super expensive. So usually I'll substitute with that. And there we go. That'll be what we go with. I'll probably paint some skin tone there. Morbid. I didn't know what's inside. Yeah. Actually, yeah, the regular Funko ones are probably just hollow. But if you wanted to know what the inside of a 3D printer, a 3D printed one is. Plug and play is cool though. Yeah. Yeah, it just broke straight off. Yeah, I bought the blank Funko Pops from a company called 3D Cauldron, and like they make the 3D printed blank pops, and they're about like $6 a piece, so they're less expensive than I'll get the blank Funko Pops, like the official Funko ones, like if they're $10, if I see them for $10. But if they're more than that, then I go with these. Yeah, it was surprisingly easy to break off too, so makes me a little worried about someone breaking their custom Funko Pops. I was like, that's kind of flimsy, but I don't know. It doesn't. For the most part, I don't think anyone really plays with Funko Pops. Like they just kind of display them, especially the ones that I make. Yes, I would like to continue watching. Oh, my niece has decapitated a few Frozen ones. Yeah, and Buzz Lightyear. Yeah, that's kind of surprising. Like the official Funko Pops are kind of hard to decapitate too. Like you have to take it to it. Like you have to give it like a. I have to give it to like a hair. I have to put it over the hair dryer for a good like 30 seconds. 30 seconds for like 45 seconds, and then and then for me to be able to pull it off the socket. So kids gotta really, really work at it to decapitate a Funko Pop. If you need her to help you out, she totally can. Okay, I may, I may call for her services. Like, especially this Harry Potter one. This one was actually took a bit for me to get this thing off. Oh, and this Funko Pop is gonna need a box. And my friend Christine in the chat, Christine Brunson, uh, she designs those boxes. So you should give her a follow. I put the link in the chat. Give her a follow. Watch her stream. She's nice. And she draws great things on her stream. Yes. I usually type very ridiculous things, and she reads them out loud, and she giggles at it, and then we also talk about food. It's a good time. You should come watch. This Funko Pop didn't actually have a wand, and so I heated up the hand to make, because it's more like the hand was like just kind of like pointing down, and then so I heated up the hand so gave it more of a gripping, and then I just used the toothpick, like the end of a toothpick, to be the wand, because I mean, like, what's a Harry Potter pop without like a wand? Yeah. Wands cost extra. Like, they're really trying to nickel and dime you. They're like, if you have, like, you can have Hedwig, you can have the owl, but you can't have a wand. If you want one with a wand, you're gonna have to buy another Funko Pop, another Harry Potter Funko Pop of him having a wand. Well, take that. Take that, Pottermore. I'll make my own wand. That just happened. Shake and bake. capitalism. For sure. I'm like not wanting to let it go because I don't think the super glue is set. Oh my god, I know the real version of this song now. Thanks, Fiat. Have I turned you into an obsessed K-pop fan yet, Christine? But I'm glad you are enjoying the playlist. It's pretty good. Is there anything that you're just like, no, I'm not feeling this one? Which is totally fine. You just skip over it. Hydrate. Posture check. Thank you. I don't have any water on me, but I do have 2 posture checks. You're just trying to use your points. Thank you, Bubble. I got my my green tea with lime and lychee. It's pretty delicious. And I am pretty hunched over. Ugh. As Artie tends to do. But thank you. And then, like, I'll like sit here like this all day, and then I wonder why when I wake up, like, my back hurts. I was like, idiot. It's not because you're old, it's because you're stupid. I thought about stand-up comedy when I passed. Yeah. Bumble said, I heard your other stand-up comedy. No thank you. Straighten your back. Christine. I love jokes. Alright, since we were talking about Ricky Bobby, I have a joke. I have a joke where I say, so I was born and raised in the South, right? So, like, I'm used to hanging out with, like, with rednecks and NASCAR fans, right? Like, they're my people, right? They're my people. I have no problems with them. But I think NASCAR fans just get a bad rap sometimes, you know? So, maybe instead of calling them NASCAR fans, we can call them, racing enthusiasts, you know? Or racist for short. You know, like, I love racists, okay? Like, racists are my people. So, that's one of the jokes. Um, this is a joke that Alex told me that I should do, and I did it a couple times. I think I did it when I recorded a DVD, and it was yeah. So my friends call me, actually nickname me Mellow Yellow. It's like, because I'm pretty laid back, and they're racist. But yeah, that's two quick bits there for you. Thank you, Christine, for redeeming your points. Hope that was enjoyable at all. A lot of people using their points. I can see Alex saying that. But Christine, earlier we were talking about how Dr. Wife messed up and accidentally called. You're welcome, Christine. I hope you enjoyed it. We were talking about how my Dr. Wife accidentally called Harry Potter Ricky Potter. And all I could think about was like this mashup of Talladega Nights and Harry Potter. So I was just thinking about Ricky Bobby in Hogwarts. And we laughed and laughed about that. We're like, yeah, Ricky Potter. And we were just having so much fun with it. And we were just like, dear baby Jesus, please watch over our brooms and our wands, and pray that Gryffindor wins in Quidditch. Protect us from he who shall not be named. Ricky, he's a grown man. And this is like, why did you it's like, why did you try to get the Sorcerer's Stone? Because I like to party. And like we kind of kept on going with it. It was a good silly time thinking about that. I think it would be great seeing Hermione dealing with Ricky Bobby. Yeah. That would be interesting, for sure. I'm trying to hold this together, so I'm kind of doing everything one-handed. Give the super glue time to stay on the body. super glue and everything is falling over. Was King of the Hill based in the South? I think it was. I think it was Britfail. Uh, yeah, like it's in Texas, so it's not really the considered the Southeast. It's kind of like its own thing, but it has a lot of similarities to being Southern. Like Texas is sort of like further west, but some people consider the Texas to be the South, but I don't agree. It's kind of its own thing. Yeah, Texas has a lot of Southern culture, but it's way bigger. Yeah, like Texas has legit cowboys. Yeah, Texas is its own thing. So is Florida. Florida is its own thing. It feels like there's parts of Florida that are the South, but there's a lot of Florida that isn't. Or I would probably say most of Florida is the South, but there's like pockets of non-southern areas in Florida. Scott's mom is from Texas. Peggy Hill straight up, like his aunt. Peggy Hill. Florida man. Yeah. Good old Florida. Yeah, I guess I've lived here since 20 I moved here in 2014, I think. So I've lived in Florida for 6 years. And somehow I've been able to survive the experience. For now. Yeah, they're still. My timers are still stacking. I don't know why. Maybe I should just do one post that's I should just do one post with all of them on there. They just want to annoy you, yeah. I mean, I just hope people aren't annoyed by the mod, like the mod posts, like the mod posts. I think regardless, it just has to. It just waits. You know, like it's like an requirement. Like it waits for somebody to say something. And it's just. I think it's just falling victim to low. Anybody with like a slow stream where people aren't talking, right? So it waits. Like no matter what the time is, it's supposed to just go off every like 30 minutes. Bum says I've been to Orlando twice, and both times I went to see the ice hockey team there. I kept thinking, why is hockey so popular here? Then I realized people just wanted to cool down for 2 hours. Yeah. And honestly, Mumble, especially during the wintertime, like there's a lot of snowbirds, right? So a lot of people, um, there's a lot of there's a lot of basically rich folks that have houses or that have summer like winter homes here in Florida, where they spend the winter down here, and they live up north where it's colder. Yeah, Orlando is kind of its own thing. And actually, Christine's stream of where she's drawing Voldemort at the gates of Jurassic Park with Hogwarts in the background. Like that, she got that idea from Universal Studios in Orlando. It went way back in the 90s. Yeah, so yeah, Hogwarts wasn't there. Coke was still good then. I'll still drink a Coke. Yeah, there's a lot of tourist stuff there. Yeah, there's Disney World, Universal Studios, all kinds of stuff. Still a little wobbly. looks like I basically got it. Now I just gotta get her glasses. And looks like she's got some green frames. So I got some electrical wire here. So we're gonna make her glasses frames. I remember the theme park stuff, but remember just as much the other stuff, like seeing the little Anole lizard thing flashing his red bits at me. And the Silver Springs area, lots of swamps and forest areas. Yes, yes. Florida has a lot of swamp. Oh, and Kennedy Space Center. Yeah. Good old Kennedy Space Center. Where are my reference photos? Yeah, the Space Center is cool. Yeah, yeah. There, people buy snakes and they dump them, and we have there's like a python problem. And I'm not just saying this. The people in Orlando, at least, were very friendly and kind to us. Yes, they like Orlando. Like I said, is like a different thing in itself, in of itself. Is that a good size? That looks better, right? Like that. Yeah, I think I'll go with that. Yeah, I mean, there's still like a kind of like Southern hospitality is still a thing. But I wouldn't really, I don't know. Orlando's kind of a big city though, or bigger city. So, I wouldn't, I don't know. I wouldn't consider Orlando being like the South, just because it's such a touristy, area. But not all of Florida is Orlando, for sure. This is where I get a bunch of super glue on my hands. This is where Dr. Wife asks, is like, honey, did you glue your fingers together again? And I'm like, no. Maybe. I'm not a fan. I thought I got the right gauge wire that I got, but it's a little flimsier. Like it doesn't hold its shape as much as the wire that I used to get. I must snooze. Thanks for the stream, Viet. You're welcome, man. Thanks for hanging out, and I will send some stuff your way pretty soon. But be safe. Get some rest. Get that good rest. And have a good night. Hugs takes care of everyone. You take care too, man. Again, thanks for coming to hang out. I have to do some touch of paints once this super glue dries. Why won't you stay? Why won't you stick to the Funko Pop and not my fingers? Yeah, I think anyone willing to wear green glass frames are probably most likely Ravenclaw. I think it's a good assumption. What do y'all think? How does that look? Still, the head is still a little wobbly. So I need to do something about that. Looking good though. Good. Good, good, good. And thank you. Yes, I'm still watching. I'm working on the Kraken beard box. I didn't get to work on it yesterday. Okay, cool. Yeah, and if you need more money, because that one's a little more challenging, you say the word. Just let me know. Cause it's like almost like two separate things. It's fine. I just got busy yesterday with comic. Okay. Yeah, definitely. Comic art is definitely a higher priority. For sure. How's that been going? Are you getting a lot of that done? Making some good progress. Good. Good. Alright, y'all. I think, I take that back. I still got some stuff to do. But we're getting close. close to calling it on this one. And then I'll probably, since I have to make a bajillion It's Not the Worst Spider Funko Pops, I'll probably work on that next. I was saying this earlier, like since the hair is curly, there's like some gaps in between the sculpt and the surface of the Funko Pop head. And so like I'm seeing like these little pockets of white, and that are a little tricky to get painted. And then if you like rotate it ever so slightly, you can see like these little white pockets. And I swear every time I turn it around, like I find a new one, like a new white pocket. Yeah, tricky spots to fill in, yeah. Like, probably something that, you know, your average person probably won't notice, but sort of like when you look for stray pixels on your art, Christine. Yeah, exactly. Not something people would find, but I know that they're there. Alright. I think she's done, everybody. All Ravenclawed. With a wand. You know, because I'm not going to skip them out on not having a wand. So yeah, she's nice and done. And I have about another 50 minutes or so till 11 o'clock. So I guess we'll work on some It's Not the Worst Spider, shall we? Viet doesn't skip on his details until he does, and thinks it's too much work, and just wait till they say something about it. There's a lot of times where I'll just wait for them to say something. Trade secrets. So let me switch to the... Look at me planning ahead. That was a bold prediction that I was going to get done early. But I prepped. I set up my reference photos for another project. Nice. Yeah, so I have 3 It's Not Under the Wear spiders made. I think completely done. And I need to have 11. I need to have 11 It's Not Under the Wear spiders. And then I have 2 Osibos that I need to make 9. So I need to make 7 Osibos. Yeah. Yeah, I need to make 8. Yeah, 8 It's Not Under the Wear spiders and 7 Osibos to finish this project. And like, I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna work on those on the 13-hour live stream. Like, I think I'm gonna do some sculpt work and paint, and just see how many I can get done or over the course of 12 hours. I think I'm just, yeah, like, so I'm not gonna have like blocks. Like, I'll probably take a break every 3 hours, but I won't. I don't think I'm gonna have like set blocks anymore this time around, because I just need to get these done. I need to get as many of these done as I can. I have like 5 or 6 of them, like, all done, like sculpted and ready to paint. I can't speak right now. Yeah, and I'm starting to feel bad. Like, I mean, he pretty much just, his deadline for me was just like, as soon as you can get them done without stressing out, is basically what he told me. And I'm pretty sure I saw that he had, like, the book was already made. And he already sent out like PDFs of the book. I don't know if they, like, print copies of the book have already come out yet. So I'm trying to get these done as soon as possible. He hasn't hassled me at all about them, but plus this is a really big project, so I could always use the money, of course. It's like he hasn't hassled you, but you appreciate his business and know it needs to get out. Yes. Like I don't know. Yeah, I get anxiety knowing that if like he's waiting to ship some stuff out because of me. I don't want to be that guy. I worry myself about open deadlines too, yeah. I mean, and like we all know how Kickstarters go. Most of them don't, like they really rarely turn over within a couple months, you know? Like usually they take like 5 or 6 months most of the time. Sometimes like a year. Sometimes not at all. Like some Kickstarters were really like I've been shafted on a couple Kickstarters. Most of them were toy related. Like I bought there was this was like it was like an encyclopedia. Someone was making a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle toy encyclopedia, right? Like it was just gonna be an art book, displaying like with like a big hardback encyclopedia of all of the Ninja Turtles toys, and like I don't know though. I think he first he was I guess his home was hit hard by like one of the many hurricanes that came here in Florida, and then I think he ended up getting into some like a legal battle with Nickelodeon, I think, with it or something along those lines, and then from there he just disappeared, like without updating at all, and like there goes $60. I've been shafting on a few. It's like I feel bad about being late on this comic, but it's looking good. And like you gotta like you and understand, I guess you can kind of understand, like things happen, but like they never updated you either, and maybe he couldn't update because he was going through legal issues. Like maybe legally there's like a reason why he couldn't message, but I don't know. I felt shafted. And another one was it was it was a Kickstarter like to make like blank. They were essentially just like blank Marvel Legends style figures that I helped Kickstarter, and it was something like I think it went like a year or two, almost probably like 2 years, and it got to a point like they were having trouble with their I guess they're having trouble with the factory in China that they were making them from. They were having like design issues, and they would just barely update, like on give people updates, and then finally they gave people the out to get a refund, and I jumped on that. I was like, it's been like 2 years, you know. Like I get that things are hard, but you gotta let people, you gotta keep people posted. You gotta let people know like the status, the update. You know, people invested their money. Yeah, I kind of want to do a Kickstarter for Undead Norm or Bittersweet Sentinel, but want to have the next issue done first. Yes, that's a good idea. And if you need Funko Pops for Undead Norm or Bittersweet Sentinels as rewards for your Kickstarter. I know a guy. I pledged for one for a doll for Jill Thompson's scary godmother. The thing took 7 years, mostly for production problems with the doll maker in China. It did finally get fulfilled, and I got a comic page from Wonder Woman for it. Nice. The doll is gorgeous. I know JD wants a fairy floss one. It can be done. We got half the issue done. I need to finish writing it. Again, part of my, for me, work that I need to make time for, yes. I need to sit down and write one of these days. I don't know. I kind of feel stuck with what I want to do with the book that I'm trying to write. Not really sure how to get out of the hole. Like I know how to start it, and I know some like major plot points, but I don't know what to do in between it and how to get to where I want it to go. Sometimes it's hard to break the writer's block in certain points, yeah. I need to set, like, just kind of set a timer and just write and then edit later, or just take what I get. So I'm just gonna write my thoughts, or just try to write straight for like 30 minutes, and hopefully I can get like a paragraph out of it that I like, that's useful. So with this box, I need to have her with the beard on, right? Yes. I think it would be best to have it with her with the beard. Yeah, I used to try to write for 30 minutes each day. Yeah, I think that's what I need to do. And I keep telling myself I need to do that, but I never do it. I think the last time I actually did that, I was I was visiting my sister-in-law, and she lives in this condo like right on the beach, and it just seemed only appropriate for me to do that, right? Like, just as a struggling writer slash artist, you know, like I'm sitting on a balcony like overlooking the beach. I was just like, this is a good scenario to write, and that's what I did. And even if you end up not using those parts, at least you're working through the story. Yes. You know, it's kind of like what you kind of do with stand-up, you know, and I need to treat it like it is a stand-up, where you know, like you try out 5 minutes at open mics, and you, for the 5 minutes that you try at an open mic, you know, like you might get like 1 minute of good material out of it. And so, you know, but it's just a numbers game, you know, and I need to treat writing like that as well. Not every joke page is gonna be a winner. Yes. Like, it's not like I don't know this, but I still have to remind myself. I don't know why my streams towards the end of my streams seem to turn very self-helpy. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just because it's like coming to an end, and I feel like I need to make some profound thoughts where we're winding down. We'll find ourselves in a trap sometimes. Yes. I just happened to notice that, like, I think we were talking about, I think the end of my last stream, I think we were talking about organizing and bullet journaling. You contemplate life as you realize how much you got done during the stream. Yes, pretty much. Alright, we're gonna end. I'm gonna have like a final thought, like on Jerry Springer. At the end of my streams. just remember, always check the white balance. Or, not gonna lie, after the end of the stream, I do contemplate life. Like, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? Is it because I'm good enough? I'm smart enough? And gosh darn it, is it because people like me? I'm smart enough? I unmuted myself. Same, sometimes. It's usually fun and good to talk to everyone, but at the same time, it's like, I didn't get enough done. Whatever. Not every stream needs to be productive. Sometimes it just needs to be a good hang. People always get something out of it. I'm one of those inbox zero type of people, and then so I just switched to mod mode, and I just saw like what reward requests, so I had to clear those because I did them. I must do it. Let's see, we got. I think we're gonna raid the Cup of Joe after this. I'm not really seeing anybody else streaming at the moment. And I can probably promote that I'm doing the charity live stream to his followers. So that'll be beneficial more for me than him. But so I got her head done. I was mostly trying to figure out how much beard and lady to draw. Yeah, that's I could see how that could be an issue. Yeah, like for the most part you can just draw like the top of her head and then just the beard. He's good about sharing other people's work too, yeah. Yeah, Cup of Joe is just a good dude in general. He's pretty hype, and he's really good about hyping other artists. Yeah, and if you yeah, if you look at the reference picture, like that like Kraken beard thing is like huge. Like it covers up like her whole upper body pretty much. Yeah, he's very high energy for sure. Yeah, that beard and both pop and real picture is damn impressive. Oh, well, thank you. I tried to do it justice. Like that beard she made is way impressive. Like he gave me some better pictures, some close up pictures of the Kraken beard. They they have it hung on their wall, and I was like, wow, that looks so cool. Put out way too much black paint, so you gotta use it up. We don't waste good paint in this house. Yeah, I was pretty proud of that Kraken beard though. Like I sculpted that from scratch pretty much. As you should be. Oh, thanks. Like I can add that to my yearly review. What were your career achievements? And I learned how to sculpt a kraken. What did the beard stand come from? That remember those band presto uh things that the one that went into to Eijiro's Kirishima's butt is one of those, like the stands from that from those mini figurines. But uh I think I'm just gonna I ended up taking it off the stand uh and just leaning it on the Funko Pop because like it didn't look quite right with like a little bit of separation. So I think it's just, if they're gonna display it off outside of the box, I think I'm just gonna get it so it just leans on on her. I was trying to get it so it's like completely separate things, and then you can just kind of put them together. but I think it just looks better if it's just leaned on onto the face of the Funko Pop. Is Jared streaming? I didn't see him before. I don't see him online. Okay. Yeah, I might have to. Yeah, I think I'm gonna. It would probably benefit me to go to Joe, anyways. Um, I think he's been doing giveaways for A Sprite, copies of A Sprite, Christine. If you've been wanting to mess with that to do pixel art, he's been doing that recently. So maybe you can try to enter in, Cup of Joe's thing. I haven't joined his Discord yet to get my square, my sub square. Mostly because I haven't figured out what I want yet. So how much of the how much of my K-pop playlist have you listened to, Christine? Like if you listen to ITZY, you probably got pretty deep in the playlist, unless you like you just hit shuffle. I shuffled. Okay, that's why. Like I like ITZY, but there's a I think there's one member on there that's like super young, so it feels a little gross. But that one song though that I like in particular though of theirs, that's just so catchy. I couldn't help but add it to the playlist. Hey, that Harry Potter turned out great. Oh, thanks. Yeah, Eves. Um, but yeah, she's pretty much all done, minus like some touch ups here and there. So I'm just going back to these It's Not of the Were spiders. Like I was telling Christine earlier, I have to make 8 of these and 7 of like the leopard character that goes with it. I know I like that song, and I like Blackpink and Chungha. Those are all good. Well, of course I think they're good because they're in my K-pop playlist. So obviously I like them. Right. I think you mentioned that in my stream as well, that you have some big orders. Yeah. I think my on my charity live stream, I think I'm just gonna make these, like just so I can knock out like a big chunk of them. Like, so I'm gonna be doing some sculpting, doing some painting, maybe some box building, and I'm just gonna just get as much done as I can in 12 hours. Cuz like the guy hasn't like asked for any updates or anything, but I follow him on social media, and he's I think he already sent out PDF copies of the comic already. So I want to say that he's probably itching to mail out stuff. I don't know if he has print copies of his book yet though. You know, so I don't want to be the bottleneck, right? I don't want to be the reason why he can't ship his books out to people. So, yeah, hurry up and get these done. I do. Now that I finish this Funko Pop, I think, like, I have an action figure that I have to make, and I think that'll cover all my Christmas commissions. So I think I'm in pretty good shape. And then I have at least, yeah, I have at least five of my big order like completely sculpted, and I just have to paint those. So I think I'm just gonna work on these for 12 hours. And I think that's gonna be my plan. How's how's the thing you're working on? How's that going? I normally don't do these like details till after I normally don't do these details till after I paint everything, but I have like this leftover black paint that I want to use. So I'm probably gonna end up having to redo these, but I just don't want to waste paint. I'll just have to be careful not to mess it up. I hopped over and played a game of Magic cards on webcam, beat a couple guys, and now I'm going back to Warhammer. Okay. Sounds like a productive night. Or a fun night at least. Yeah, I'm probably gonna call it at 11 o'clock. So that'll be about like 7 minutes. I would say so. Yeah. Good. Are you getting visual arts work? Or or is that completely gone because of COVID? You were saying you weren't sure you would finish the Ravenclaw lady, so that seems like you were productive too. Yes. I actually planned ahead though, and like I set up my reference pictures for this as Nana just in case I were to get it done. Because usually whenever I say like, oh, this shouldn't take that long, like I always end up spending way more time on it. So I didn't want to jinx myself, but I'm friends with the owner of a visual effects company, and he said they are ready to have me back as soon as the show gives them the episode. Okay. And in Canada, they give you. Are they still giving you? So are they still doing the 2,000 a month? Is that a thing that everybody gets? So I could be back at work ASAP. It might be the new year. Yeah, I've been collecting 2,000 a month. Ugh, so jealous. You Canadians. With your socialism. With your sweet, sweet socialism. with your government that actually cares about people. Well, I know Canada has their issues, but they aren't perfect for sure, but I appreciate it. Yeah. And this is crazy, right? Because like, like that's what blows my mind. Like people can literally just drive a couple hours and get to a country. Like when like AOC talks about talks about certain issues, and everyone thinks they're just crazy and like radical. When like you can in certain areas of the U.S. you can literally just drive like a few hours and get to a place that has that exact same thing. You know, like someone in Michigan can literally go drive across the border and get, where there's free healthcare or where there's universal healthcare, single payer healthcare. You're just like, and they're just like, nope, can't happen, never, never can happen. That's just impossible, you know. And we also want unicorns that, that fart jelly beans, but we can't do that either. And this is like Canada. Canada guys, like literally, like our neighbors are doing it. It's right there. Especially where that you can fly to Japan and get operations and dental work done, and like no money because deductibles for tourists are still almost nothing. Like some countries will take care of you better than the US will. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, medical tourism is a thing. Like where like there's like travel agents that help you plan your trips to get medical procedures done for people that can't, because it's still cheaper to do that than to just get the procedure done in the US. I've already told my husband I want to move to Japan. Right? Don't we all? Although as much as I've been getting into K-pop, maybe I'll go to Korea. My partner and I bonded over wanting to go to Japan and see the monkeys that hang out in the hot springs. When I was in Japan, unfortunately I wasn't able to see monkeys in hot springs. Uh, like I missed out on a lot of things. We were only in Tokyo for like only a few hours. But oh crap, it's 11 o'clock. Um, there are so many cool places to visit there. Yeah, there's like a penguin bar that I missed out on. I never got to see the giant Gundam. I definitely want to go back. That and the Evangelion Museum are my top two things I want to do. Yes, and I do want to see the Godzilla Museum where you can zip line into its mouth. That's a thing. But all right, I think I'm calling it a night, folks. So we can just do our little wind downs. Yeah. So thanks as always to Casey for all the bits and the support. Thank you, T-Tone, for the follows. Let's see, my husband has been talking about with some friends and that teach English there. I personally wouldn't mind moving. I can work wherever. Scott is all about the Evangelion and gun stuff. Yes. All right. I think that's it. Thank you guys for using your points, and I'm sure Luke appreciated the treat from KC. So, all right, we're going to do a raid on Cupo Joe. He's a great pixel artist, and yeah, I think that'll be it for me, y'all. Thank you for joining me. You can go to my website comedianviet.com for everything, and at comedianviet on the social medias pretty much. So yes, and next Sunday, charity live stream, 12 hours. I'm gonna be from 11 to 11. I'm gonna be trying to raise money for feedingamerica.org. So please come and hang out, keep me company, and keep me from falling asleep or going crazy. So yes, help me feed America, and every $20 Luke gets a treat. So feed Luke too. So anyways, hope everybody has a good night. Take care. You know, wear your masks, wash your hands. Have a good night. Oops. Just make a cup of joe. Yeah.